Frontier Bank proudly brings you Kasasa. What's Kasasa? It's an easy way to earn cash, no talent necessary. It's like a participation trophy that's actually worth something. You do everyday things, we reward you in cash each month. That's free Kasasa checking. Ask for free Kasasa checking at Frontier Bank.
But I literally didn't see your text.
Pizza Ranch legends.
Like
the husband who didn't text back about supper.
Probably near a text dead zone. You've heard of a text dead zone, right?
It's only a legend, but just in case, there's all kinds of husband didn't text back about supper flavor at Pizza Ranch.
I'm totally getting taco pizza!
There's all kinds of that at Pizza Ranch.
Small town values will never fade. Always finding a familiar face. A long lost friend with a helpful hand. Picking right up where you left off again. It's your hometown bank. In your own backyard. With people that you trust. It's the way you like to live. It's the way you like to bank.
Premier Bank, member FDIC.
The key to victory in sports starts with a good offense, which goes along with a great defense. This concept also applies to income taxes. The best way to make sure you're properly completing the many tax forms required and to ensure you're reporting all your income and claiming all allowable deductions is to take your information to a professional. Hi, this is Carmen at DeNoble Austin & Company, PC, Certified Public Accountants. We can also help you with anything that has to do with accounting. We are located in Rock Rapids and Laverne, or find us on the web at denoblepc.com.
Make your move to the largest orthopedic physician team in the region, Avera Orthopedics.
All right, folks, good evening and welcome to the Central Lyon Gymnasium. As tonight we're going to see Central Lyon facing Sibley-Ocheyedan in a conference volleyball matchup. My name is Dave Ackerman. I'm the superintendent here at Central Lyon. I was informed this afternoon they needed me to do this because Carson can't be here, so you're going to have to bear with me. I haven't called a volleyball game in a couple of years, but I'll give it my best shot. Perhaps like my father used to say, well, you know, that singing group, they should be on the radio. That way we could turn them off. So if you're not a fan of my announcing, you can turn the volume down. All right, we're going to start off with some starting lineups here. So I'll sit back and let the main PA announcer take over. Now it's time for tonight's starting lineups. Sponsored by Frontier Bank.
Starting lineups for tonight's contest. First for Sibley-Ocheyedan, number 3, Nicole Lowe.
Number 3, Nicole Lowe. Number 8, Josie DeNoble. Elena Rolfs. Abigail Roth. Hannah Hulse. Faye Carta. Kelsey Kenninger is the libero. Head coach is Connie Jansa, and Holly Carlson's the assistant. Ellie Peterson, number 2 for Central Lyon. Number 3, Elise Peterson. Number 4, Brecken Bookout. Sutton Schlumbum, number 5. Kylie Metzger, number 7. Faith Hendricks, number 14. And Nikki Blumendahl as the libero. Coach Jamie Shar, Shaylee Hoffman, and Kelly Weiler. Neil Bracker and John Shook, the referees. We'll go to the national anthem. We'll go to commercial.
Frontier Bank proudly brings you Kasasa. What's Kasasa? It's an easy way to earn cash, no talent necessary. It's like a participation trophy that's actually worth something. You do everyday things, we reward you in cash each month. That's free Kasasa checking. Ask for free Kasasa checking at Frontier Bank.
Small town values will never fade. Always finding a familiar face. A long lost friend with a helpful hand. Picking right up where you left off again. It's your hometown bank. In your own backyard. With people that you trust. It's the way you like to live. It's the way you like to bank.
Premier Bank, member FDIC.
All right, and we're back to Central Lyon Gym. Emma Chase singing the national anthem. I believe she's a sophomore in Central Lyon High School. Central Lyon student section decked out in white tonight, lots of school spirit. And they're ready for their first home game of volleyball. The Lions, I believe, enter the season, enter this game right now at 10-3 and 1-0 in the conference. They beat Boyden Hull in 3 sets. Last week over in Hull. That was supposed to have been a pretty tight match. Turned out 3-0 favor the Lions. So Coach Shar putting the usual strong Lions volleyball team back together again. Graduated a lot of seniors last year. At least 6, maybe 7 if I remember right. Maybe even 8. But a strong senior group. Went to state for the 4th year. And she had a lot of work to do to get this team back together and get it back on the floor and be competitive, and she's done just that. She and her assistant coaches, a lot of off-season work, a lot of weight room work involved with this, and that's what it takes anymore to be good, and Coach Shar knows that. This Lion athletes know that, and we want to be competitive, and that's what you've got to commit, and that's what you've got to do. So anyway, we're going to start off tonight. I'm not certain of the Sibley record at this point, but we'll just go ahead and watch the match play and see what happens. Up to serve for Sibley, the libero Kelsey Kenninger. Serve received by Nikki. And that's a kill for Faith Hendricks right off the bat. I'll do my best to keep some kind of stats here, some semblance of stats, but that's a tough call. Kylie Metzger at the serve for the Lions. 1-0. Picked up by Nikki Blumendahl, backing over. Sutton Schlumbum on the kill. Picked up by Sibley-Ocheyedan, and they fail to get it back over. Kylie Metzger again to the line to serve for the Lions. Places it right to the center. Nikki Blumendahl again with the receive on that, and up and into the net. That'll be a point for the Generals. 2-1 lead here for the Lions. Number 11, Elena Rolfs, set to serve for Sibley-Ocheyedan. Again, serve receive, Nikki Blumendahl. Over to Kylie Metzger. Sutton with the tip over, and I believe that was Faith again tipping it right back over. Ball was riding the net. Faith drops it in. Lost our score here, so thank goodness Jeff Cruz is here to help square away our technical difficulties. Brecken Book out. Places the ball over and no one there to pick it up for Sibley-Ocheyedan. And Sutton set to serve again. Sutton Slumbum, just a sophomore. Well placed by Sibley-Ocheyedan. Both teams kind of tight here early on. They're not playing loose. They're playing a little bit conservative. Serve receive over. Bailey Herman with the spike. Drops it right in between the Sibley-Ocheyedan defenders for a point for Central Lyon. 5-2 Lions in set number 1. Nikki Blumendahl to serve. And Sibley-Ocheyedan cannot convert. Put it back over the net. 6-2 Lions. Nikki Blumendahl to the line again. Into the net. So kind of a competitive game early on here today. Up serving for Sibley now. Nikki Blumendahl on the serve receive. Placed over by Kylie Metzger. Brecken Book out with the pop back over the net. And point Lions, 7-3 Lions. Set to serve is Bailey Herman. Placing the ball well over there. Kylie Metzger, instead of setting it, popped it over the net, dropped it in. Bailey Herman up again to serve. 8-3 Lions. Have a little difficulty with our score. We're trying to get our score on the scoreboard. It's supposed to be running, and it's back. Thank goodness for Jeff Cruz. As you can see, Lions 9-3. Timeout, Sibley-Ocheyedan.
The key to victory in sports starts with a good offense, which goes along with a great defense. This concept also applies to income taxes. The best way to make sure you're properly completing the many tax forms required and to ensure you're reporting all your income and claiming all allowable deductions is to take your information to a professional. Hi, this is Carmen at DeNoble Austin & Company PC, Certified Public Accountants. We can also help you with anything that has to do with accounting. We are located in Rock Rapids and Laverne, or find us on the web at denoblepc.com.
Both teams return to the court now. Set number 1, Lions 9, Generals 3. Once again, Bailey Herman will be serving for the Lions. Steps up the line. Sibley-Ocheyedan places it back over. Lions kind of standing around looking at each other, and it fell into the center. Checking into the game is Elise Peterson. Place some back row. Sibley with the serve, and it falls short into the net. Lions go up 10-4 in set number 1 here. Serving will be Brecken Book out for the Lions. Serve received by the Generals, and the ball is placed back in play over the net. Nikki Blumendahl, the libero, handling it. Sutton Slumbum, oh, a little bit long. Years past, you know, I'm a fan of volleyball. I'm a fan of swinging hard. When the ball is set, you got to swing hard. So going out, as long as you're swinging hard, that's okay. Early in the game in a match like this. Oh, and dropped right in there. Nice play by Ellie Peterson. Well set by Kylie Metzger. Ellie just drops it in the hole where they aren't. Ellie now checks out. Andrea Cordles checks in. Andrea's going to be set to serve for the Lions. Lions are ahead 11-5 here. Andrea, senior, one of just 4 seniors on the team this year. When I say just, oh, there's Faith at the net with an easy put back. Right now I've got her for 3 kills. That's part of the game I just enjoy watching the most. Simple tip at the net. Andrea with the solid serve over the net, and the Generals can't handle it. Lions go 13-5 in set number 1. Again, Andrea Cordles up to serve. I believe she's pretty consistent from what I've been told from the serve line. Sibley seeming to have a little bit of communication issues on the other side of the net. Here comes Sutton Slumbum trying to place the ball. Did a nice job, but Sibley does a nice job of picking it up out there. Breckenbook out. Once again, Sutton. That time she was going for the center of the court. And Sibley can't return. 14-5 Lions. Once again, Andrea Cordles at the line. Returned by Sibley, but we have a line call. Seems that Faith Hendricks was in the net. Andrea checks out. Ellie Peterson checks back in. Nikki Blumendahl checks for her. One of those triple swap substitutes that I don't understand, but you apparently can do. So Nikki Blumendahl is back as the libero. Elise Peterson places the ball back over the net. Sutton putting it over the net, and Sibley struggles to return it. So we've got 15-6 Lions over the Generals here. I believe the Generals are a pretty young team. I don't see any grades here. I was talking to one of their employees over at Sibley-Ocheyedan earlier tonight, and he said that there were not a lot of upperclassmen. I think we got a lot of sophomores on the floor for Sibley-Ocheyedan tonight. Sibley set to serve. Number 11, Elena Rolfs again. And it's a net serve. Up to serve for Central Lyon. Sutton Slumbum. Sutton, a very athletic sophomore. Got people pretty excited last year when her basketball playing for the Central Lyon Lions. Shows a lot of promise to do great things in the rest of her career. 3 more years. We're all excited about that. Sutton back to the line to serve again. And Sibley struggles to return back over the net. Sibley takes their second timeout of the match.
Make your move to the largest orthopedic physician team in the region, Avera Orthopedics.
Back to live action again here at Central Lyon Gymnasium. Set number 1, Lions 18, Generals 7. And the Rolfs can't handle the ball coming over the net, so the Lions will continue to serve. Once again, Sutton at the line. Kind of excited tonight. Tonight is the debut of our big digital scoreboard and highlight board that we've put onto the gym space here. It shows live action. We've got digital graphics. We've got Student of the Month was just displayed, Brady Wright. It's got TV and movie capabilities because we've shown several YouTube videos during in-service on it. Pretty exciting stuff. Sibley getting a kill there to bring the score to 20-8. At some point I'll ask the camera girls here to turn the camera over to it so you can maybe see it if you're sitting at home. Thank our sponsors for that digital video board. It is the most up-to-date thing that Daktronics makes today. Good play by Sibley there. Strong spike by Kelsey Kenninger. Sibley to serve. Neil Bracker, the referee on the stand. Abigail Roth with the serve, and she gets an ace. Ace serve. Coach Shar says, we got to wake up over here on our side of the net. So, girls, can you show the video board? Show the video board on the camera once. Can you do that? Oh, I'm told we'll have an infinity picture if I try to show the video board through the camera. So we won't do that. You'll just have to take my word. Come on down. Oh, that's big. That's number 4 by Faith Hendricks. Oh, yeah, there we do. There's the video board. You can see the capabilities. Super spike. We have tremendous video capabilities with that big board. Thank you to our sponsors for that. We've got Frontier Bank, Sanford Health, Pizza Ranch, Premier Bank, Avera, PepsiCo, and Austin Noble. We thank our sponsors for that video board investment. And the score is now 21-11 Lions. Kenninger with the set, or with the serve, and it goes long. Once again, Sibley struggling to receive. Sibley folks at home, I have to apologize. I'm messing up your names over there. I'll try to do better. Difficult to see their numbers from back here. Up to serve is Bailey Herman for Central Lyon. Kylie Metzger with the set. Reckenbook out. Places it over the net, and Sibley placing it over, and the ball is long. Hannah Hulse with that strong hit for Sibley-Ocheyedan. Back to the live action. Ellie Peterson, oh, she got up on that. Got up and got on top of that one. Gotta like the prospects of the junior. She got a lot of playing time last year, and that ends the first match with the Lions winning 25-11. We'll go to commercial.
Frontier Bank proudly brings you Kasasa. What's Kasasa? It's an easy way to earn cash. No talent necessary. It's like a participation trophy that's actually worth something. You do everyday things, we reward you in cash each month. That's free Kasasa checking. Ask for free Kasasa checking at Frontier Bank.
But I literally didn't see your text.
Pizza Ranch legends.
Like
The
I was
husband who didn't text back about supper.
probably near a text dead zone. You've heard of a text dead zone, right?
It's only a legend, but just in case, there's all kinds of husband didn't text back about supper flavor at Pizza Ranch.
I'm totally getting taco pizza!
There's all kinds of that at Pizza Ranch.
Orthopedics.
Back here to Central Lyon. Central Lyon with the opening serve for match number 2. Sibley pops ahead with a 1-0 lead. Serving for Sibley. 11, Elena Rolfs. Breckenbook out with a serve receive. Kylie Metzger on. Faith absolutely whiffed on that one. Kind of unusual for her. She's usually swinging for the fences on something like that. Approached it just wrong, and Sibley takes the 2-0 lead in match number 2. Kylie Metzger with the set, and Bailey Herman with the spike. Nicely placed by Bailey there. Sutton Slumbohm up to serve for the Lions. The first serve is picked up, returned by Sibley. Kylie Metzger with the set. Breckenbook out places it deep, and it's long. So the Lions are down 3-1 in set number 2. Breckenbook out with a serve receive. Kylie with the set. And Brecken pops it into the net. Lions a little bit out of sync right now. Sibley-Ocheyedan places it back over the net. Lions need to get a play set up here. Here's Kylie. Breckenbook out with the strong spike. Pops it back over after the block by Sibley-Ocheyedan. Sibley placing it back over. Here's Nikki Blumendahl. And the Lions look like they're coming alive a little bit, getting ready to play here. Checking in is Ellie Peterson for Faith Henricks. And serving was Nikki Blumendahl. Nikki sets to Kylie, back over to Brecken, and Brecken puts the kill on. Serve again by Nikki, and that's an ace serve for her. Yes, and the big video board says ace. Nikki back to serve again, and I was about to say that's going to be an ace, but Sibley pulls back the return. Breckenbook out again, into the net. Generals 5, Lions 4 here in set number 2. And serving for Sibley. Kylie Metzger with a set. And Bailey Herman comes from the back set, puts that one down. Bailey's got about 3 kills at this point in the match. Once again, a set of student body must have decided to deck out in white tonight. They're all wearing white. If I was to pick a fan of the game, it's probably Ian Wells. Came dressed as something from Star Wars with a big white robe with a hood on it. That, or he's got his parents' bathrobe or something, I'm not sure. Anyway, back to action here. Sibley placed the ball back over. Nikki Blumendahl handling. And Central Lyon caught standing flat-footed on that one. Sibley sticking around and kind of waking up for this match. Checking in is Elise Peterson in the back row for the Lions. As you know, normally Carson Schubert's doing our play-by-play call here, but Carson's unavailable. He's probably getting paid somewhere to do this. Nikki Blumendahl with serve receive. Back over to Sutton Slumbohm from the back row. Kylie with the set, placed to the back row. And a double block by Peterson Bookout. 'out. Ellie Peterson, very long arms in the center there in the middle when she goes to block. Team's gonna have a tough time getting over the top. Serving is Brecken. And Sibley is gonna volley it back over. Set by Kylie. Back set, here comes Ellie Peterson, and Sibley can't handle that. Ellie's probably at about 3 kills at this point. Nice back set by Kylie. Kylie's been pretty consistent here tonight as far as her setting goes. Brecken again with a serve. And that's an ace serve for Brecken. Now Sibley-Ocheyedan would like a timeout. 8-6 Lions, and we'll go to commercial.
Make your move to the largest orthopedic physician team in the region, Avera Orthopedics.
Once again, tonight's the debut of this big video board. I think that's Ian. Now, showing the crowd off now. Gotta love that. It's all showing up on the big digital board. Kids are excited to see themselves. And we're back to live action. Lions lead 8-6. Again, want to thank our sponsors for that. I'll get through that list again here in just a moment. Sibley-Ocheyedan gets the volley over. Nikki Blumendahl with the receive. And there's Sutton with the kill, placing it exactly where it needed to be, in the hole and with authority. Breckenbook out on the serve again. That's an ace serve. Sibley unable to handle that one. Lions 10, Generals 6. Brecken back to serve again. And that's going to be an ace serve for Brecken. Kind of getting to be a broken record here. It's probably about 5 or 6 points in a row right now. Coach Shar giving her the placement where she wants her to drop these serves. Must be hitting the spots. And that's another ace serve. Sibley struggling to handle this. It's just short of the back row, and Sibley struggling to step up and pick that up. Brecken again to serve. And Sibley will volley it back over. Here's the set by Kylie Metzger. Sutton with the tip. And Sibley overcommitted for the block. Sutton dropped it in right in front of them. Brecken back to serve again. I believe we've got about a 7-point run going on right now. And not the cleanest volleyball play right there. Ball went back over from Central Lyon, dropped into the hole for on the Sibley side, 14-6. Brecken again with the serve. Sibley with the serve receive and into the net from the libero from the back row. Brecken with the serve again, and there's another ace serve. Struggling in that back row over there, Sibley to handle this. Falling short, it's kind of a dropping right in between the front row and the back row. Lots of indecision there. And Sibley gets it back across. The set by Kylie. And the drop in by Ellie Peterson. Ellie Peterson has a lot of touch, knows exactly where to place it, dropped it right where they weren't. 17-6 Lions. Brecken again to serve. And with the block, Kylie Metzger. Sutton's slum bum with the spike, and that's another kill for her. We have a distinct advantage with the Kylie Metzger as our setter. She's a tall setter. I'm not certain of her. Oh, let's see if we can find her height here. Says that she is 5'9". That's good sized for a setter. That's really advantageous to us when we want to go to the block. Go to a quick commercial here.
Frontier Bank proudly brings you Kasasa. What's Kasasa? It's an easy way to earn cash, no talent necessary. It's like a participation trophy that's actually worth something. You do everyday things, we reward you in cash each month. That's free Kasasa checking. Ask for free Kasasa checking at Frontier Bank.
Back on the court now from Central Lyon. Underclassman of the month, Tanner Vanentop, is displayed on the big board as being student of the month, and the crowd goes crazy. A serve. Brecken Bookout seems like she's been serving most of this game. And over the net, and that'll be another ace serve for Brecken. Brecken seems to have kind of found the location to place this, padding her stats. That time once again short, but Sibley-Ocheyedan's going to get the ball over. Kylie Metzger with the set from the back row, Elise Peterson, and that falls in for the Lions. 21-6 in set number 2 here. And number 15 will be checking out for Sibley, and that's Isabel. I'm not certain how to say that last name, so I won't mess that up. Kylie Peterson dropping it in. And Sibley unable to convert. Brecken Bookout with serve again, 22-6 here for the Lions. Places it this time completely on the floor. No one could even get to it. She's got a good string going here. Let's see if she can finish up the game. 23-6 Lions. Brecken with the serve. Sibley with the volley. Kylie with the set. Sutton. And it's in right on the back line. Well placed by Sutton. Nicely played by the Lions there. Serve received, set, or not serve received, but received, set, spike. Brecken Bookout, let's see if she can finish the game here for the Lions. And she does. 25-6 Lions in set number 2. And we'll reset the clock. Take a 3-minute break. We'll do a couple commercials here, and we'll be back to Central Lyon Gymnasium.
But I literally didn't see your text.
Pizza Ranch legends.
Like
The
I was
husband who didn't text back about supper.
probably near a text dead zone. You've heard of a text dead zone, right?
It's only a legend, but just in case, there's all kinds of husband didn't text back about supper flavor at Pizza Ranch.
I'm totally getting taco pizza!
There's all kinds of that at Pizza Ranch.
The key to victory in sports starts with a good offense, which goes along with a great defense. This concept also applies to income taxes. The best way to make sure you're properly completing the many tax forms required and to ensure you're reporting all your income and claiming all allowable deductions is to take your information to a professional. Hi, this is Carmen at DeNoble Austin & Company PC, Certified Public Accountants. We can also help you with anything that has to do with accounting. We are located in Rock Rapids and Laverne, or find us on the web at denoblepc.com.
Back to Central Lyon Gymnasium here. Sibley with the serve. Sutton Slumbum over the net. And Faith Hendricks with the block. That may be number 5 in kills for her tonight. I don't recall, does a block count as a kill? I don't believe so. It's a block. Kylie Metzger to serve now. Kylie with the set. Sutton with the slam, and it's blocked in the front row, but blocked to the floor. Point Lions. That'll be an ace serve for Kylie Metzger. Kylie to serve again. 3-0 for the Lions here. Set number 3. Lion fans counting out the number of touches here. And into the net for Sibley-Ocheyedan. And Sibley can't convert, so Kylie Metzger will go step up to serve again. Sibley-Ocheyedan takes a timeout. So we'll go to commercial here again.
Small town values will never fade. Always finding a familiar face. A long lost friend with a helpful hand. Picking right up where you left off again. It's your hometown bank. In your own backyard. With people that you trust. It's the way you like to live. It's the way you like to bank.
Premier Bank, member FDIC.
Back to the Central Lyon Gym. And Kylie Metzger back to serve again. Lions are up 5-0, set number 3. And the ball is out. Once again, I want to thank the sponsors that help us out with our YouTube live video here, as well as that digital scoreboard that we've got up there. Frontier Bank, Sanford Health, Pizza Ranch, Premier Bank, Avera, PepsiCo, and DeNoble Austin. Actually, Austin. No, it's DeNoble Austin. Central Lyon with the kill. The lead is 7-0. Set number 3. And that'll be point number 8 for Central Lyon. We've got a substitution here for Sibley. Number 15 checks in. Once again, Kylie with the serve. Sibley gets the ball over. Brecken Book out with the receive. Can't get it that time. Been misusing that term. It's dig. It's not. It's a serve receive when you're receiving the serve, but it's a dig in regular play. As I said, I haven't announced a volleyball game in a really long time, if it wasn't self-evident. Anyway, Sibley with the point. Central Lyon leads 8-1. Sibley set to serve. Brecken book out to receive. And the ball falls to the net and falls back to the Sibley-Ocheyedan side. And Sutton Slumbum will step up to serve for the Lions. 9-1, set number 3. Lions lead 2-0. Good attempt at a diving dig there for Sutton, but she was not able to land it. Sibley set to serve. Number 12, Abigail Roth. Brecken book out with the kill. Nikki Blumendahl with the serve. Sibley-Ocheyedan have a little difficulty handling that one. And an ace serve for Nikki Blumendahl. 12-2 Lions. In set number 3, Lions lead 2-0. Central Lyon Lions take on Esterville tomorrow night on the home field. Esterville Lincoln Central. Should be a good game. Lions football team is 0-3 at this point. However, as Coach Eben said, we are just as easily 2-1. Central Lyon George Little Rock will be playing at Esterville. Should be a good game over here. Should be a fun game to watch. That too will be on our YouTube live channel. Central Lyon with another kill, 14-2. Nikki Blumendahl serving, this time it's long. Ellie Peterson placing the ball back over the net. And Ellie once again getting high up in the air and popping it right into the spot where the Generals are not. Scores another point. Here comes Elise Peterson. Elise and Ellie are not related to my knowledge. Elise with an ace. Steps back up to serve and puts it into the net. Lee stays in the back row. And Sibley will serve. Nikki Blumendahl to handle the serve receive. Brecken book out. Oh, and Brecken slams it home. Nicely played there. Nice setup by the Lions. And now Brecken to serve again. Last game, Brecken served about 19 serves in a row, if I remember right. And that one is out. Serve goes to Sibley-Ocheyedan. Brecken over to Kylie. And Sutton swinging with authority. Gotta like that. Well placed. Hard to handle. Andrea Cordles checking in for serve. And Sibley-Ocheyedan takes a timeout. 18-5. And we'll take a break.
But I literally didn't see your text.
Pizza Ranch legends.
Like
The
I was
husband who didn't text back about supper.
probably near a text dead zone. You've heard of a text dead zone, right?
It's only a legend, but just in case, there's all kinds of husband didn't text back about supper flavor at Pizza Ranch.
I'm totally getting taco pizza!
There's all kinds of that at Pizza Ranch.
Small town values will never fade.
Had to interrupt that commercial. You could take us back to live volleyball here at Central Lyon Gymnasium, 18-5. In game 3, Lions lead 2-0 over Sibley-Ocheyedan. Andrea Cordles with the serve. Sibley into the net, and that'll be a point for the Lions. 19-5 now. And Andrea sets up to serve, and a block by Faith Henricks. Faith, a very veteran player for the Lions. Been to state a number of times as a starter in the middle. Been kind of a go-to girl there for a number of years for us. Elise with the back set for Sutton Flumbaum, and she gets the kill. Lions go up 21-5. Once again, don't forget tomorrow night, Esterville Lincoln Central here at Lyon Field. Actually, it's A.O. Vogue Sports Complex. That one's out in Dick Null Field. Dick Null, longtime coach for Central Lyon, passed away last fall. Missed by many, remembered by many, all of his players, so many of his students. It's pretty cool that before he was gone, he had the field named after him. Ball is just outside on that one, 21-7. Missed serve there for the Generals, and Lions will go ahead 22-7. Kylie Metzger with a serve, and Sylvie's going to struggle to handle that one. A serve for Kylie. Kylie back up to serve again. Miscommunication there by the Generals. And it'll be match point here in set number 3. Sutton with the kill, comes back, blocked back across the net from Sibley. And Sibley scores and will go to the serve line. Well placed, well placed. Ace serve for Sibley-Ocheyedan. Bailey Herman, and that's out. Lions struggling to get that last point here tonight. Sibley-Ocheyedan set to serve. Breckenbookout serve receive. Kylie Metzger with the set. Bailey Herman places it to the back row. Nikki Blumendahl with the set. Central Lyon having to scramble a little bit. Kylie Metzger, and Faith Henricks says that's the end of the game. The senior calls it off, and I think she finished. I have her down for 7 kills tonight. and probably at least 3 blocks. So that wraps up this game from here tonight from Central Lyon Gym. I want to thank you for listening and watching. And the final score, 25-10. Central Lyon will move to 2-0 in the Siouxland Conference. We'll see you again next week. Thanks for joining us.